Attackers, this is your moment. Today could be another perfect stage for those who love to go on the breakaway. We're nearing the end of the Giro and fatigue is starting to take its toll, especially after yesterday's explosive stage. Meanwhile, Jonathan Narvaez has reclaimed the cyclamen jersey.
It's a long sprint from Narvaez.
Taking it back from Paul Magnier.
Yeah, the last 2 days was pretty hard. I think Narvaez is just stronger on the climb, so I have to accept it.
171 kilometers up and down through the Prosecco Hills, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 2 new locations host the start and finish of a stage that, between Trentino and Veneto, crosses lands where cycling is a way of life. Along the route, breathtaking landscapes, churches and castles, but above all, the MURO di Poggio, a short but brutal climb, a legendary spot for cycling fans, twinned with the iconic Mur van Gerensbergen. The route is relatively straightforward, but its rolling profile could hide some pitfalls. The first official KOM is Fastro, positioned halfway through the stage, but riders will face a series of short climbs beforehand. It's up and down between the provinces of Belluno and Treviso, tackling climbs such as Combai, Tarzo and above all the MURO di Poggio. Just over 1 kilometer with gradients exceeding 20%. From the top, only 9.3 kilometers remain to the finish. It will almost certainly be decisive.
Yeah, we need to defend the jersey. That's the most important. Today is a stage can go in different directions. For us, it's just important to get through the day on a good way, and for sure we need to be ready for everything and have Jonas also ready in the start of the final climb. But focus for the GC is more on the upcoming.
Jonas Vingegaard is preparing to spend his 4th day in the pink jersey, and today he may once again leave room for the attackers ahead of the final showdown in the Dolomites. It's the perfect stage for riders who've come up empty-handed in recent days.
Oggi è la tappa quella di casa, sarà sicuramente un bellissimo giorno.
But making the difference will not be easy. The sun shines over Fai della Paganella as another scorching and highly tense day gets underway. Even before the official start, the peloton is already in full battle mode.
Siamo giunti al chilometro 2500, si viaggia ad andatura sostenuta, gruppo allungatissimo.
Taking advantage of a flat section, Magli and Jacobs make a move, opening up a lead of up to 1 minute.
Baroque plus a medieval setup that dates back to the 13th century.
But as soon as the road begins to climb, the race ignites once again.
Attenzione al chilometro 26, viene neutralizzato il tentativo dei 5 attaccanti, gruppo che torna compatto.
It is the perfect stage for attackers and everyone is eager to get into the break, yet it seems almost impossible. The road constantly rises and falls, the pace is relentless, and at every opportunity someone tries to go clear. Team Visma Malta sends 2 riders up the road.
Forming and creating a group. Because as you see, the peloton is quite stretched out, forming a 4-man breakaway.
Useful rider to have for these guys, the big Belgian Jonas Vingegaard.
With birthday boy Mifsud, then is Bais now at the front from Trentino.
James Shaw and Jonas Gaines bridge across to Mattia Bais, known for his long-range attacks, and Andrea Mifsud, the first Maltese rider ever to compete in the Giro. Meanwhile, the gap on the peloton stretches beyond 1 minute. The pink jersey Vingegaard rides calmly while other teams take charge of the chase. The breakaway riders begin the Fastro climb with a 1 minute 15-second lead over the peloton, where a sense of waiting seems to prevail. The gap increases and Bais is first over the KOM.
He stays at 9th place.
Questo l'ordine dei passaggi al Gran Premio della Montagna. Prima transitato il 161 Bais, secondo il 165 Mifsud, terzo il numero 4 Gaines e quarto ovviamente il 46 Show.
For Team Visma Malta, this marks their 15th breakaway in 18 days of the Giro, a race ridden entirely on the attack. The peloton starts to organize the chase. after the finish in Milan, they no longer want to be caught off guard.
Siamo giunti al chilometro 76 di gara.
The Giro caravan enters Veneto, and in the feeding zone, the white jersey Eulalio goes down.
The white jersey, Alfonso Eulalio, down.
He now has to chase. The race moves through the scenic vineyards of Aldobiadane, and Eulalio manages to rejoin the peloton.
Mattia Baez takes the points available, the 12 points.
Matthias Baez is the first among the breakaway riders at the intermediate sprint in Guia, while Narvaez takes the final available point. It is now clear the peloton wants to make this a hard race, and the breakaway riders have no choice but to dig deep and use every last bit of energy to resist the chase. The group comes back together with 22 kilometers to go.
Allora attenzione al cartello che indica 30 km all'arrivo, ritardo del gruppo 59 secondi.
The Belgian rider manages to pass first at the Red Bull KM. In the peloton, the fight for position has already begun. The Ca del Poggio wall is getting closer, but first they need to bring back the breakaway. The crowd of Ca del Poggio welcomes the peloton. Jonathan Eulalio is the first to attack, but Jonas Vingegaard doesn't want to be caught off guard. The rider in the pink jersey uses the work of his teammates and then moves into first position over the KOM. Fulset and Eulalio go all in, but behind them the peloton has regrouped and many teams are aiming for a sprint finish. The breakaway is caught just before the Flame Rouge. Against all expectation, it will come down to a sprint.
Paul Magnier on his wheel. Stoven with Paul Magnier. And it's Magnier who opens up his sprint. Milan's forced to go the wrong way round. Paul Magnier opens up an advantage. Milan trying to get back on terms. It's Magnier! What a statement! Yes!
Yeah! I really surprised myself on that climb, and I really had a lot of emotions, and I can really thank my team for the really big job they did today.
An incredible finale, completely against the odds. Paul Magnier survives the Ca del Poggio wall, makes it back, and completes the outstanding work of his team, who deliver him perfectly to the line. The French rider takes his third stage win, confirming himself as the fastest sprinter of this Giro and reclaiming the cyclamen jersey. Tomorrow, the script is set to change. It's the first of two major mountain stages in the Dolomites, 151 kilometers from Feltre to Pian di Pezze, with 6 climbs and a total elevation gain of 5,000 meters. After a demanding opening phase, the riders will tackle Passo Duran, Coi and Forcella Staulanza. The first key moment of the day will be descent of Passo Ciao at 2,236 meters, the Cima copy of this Giro. From the summit, nearly 50 kilometers still remain, but before the finish, riders must face Passo Falzarego and the final climb to Pian di Pezze, 5 kilometers at an average gradient of 9.6%. If anyone wants to turn this Giro upside down, this is the moment to go all in.